Hi and welcome to my channel. So look, the job that you choose to apply for in the UK if you need visa sponsorship is going to have a massive part to play, not only regarding how much money you're going to earn, but it's also a lot regarding whether you can bring your dependents with you to the UK or not. And this doesn't matter whether you're already in this amazing country or you're still out of the UK planning to move to this country. So you're welcome. Obviously, if you're new to my channel, if you're a returning subscriber as usual, I do appreciate the time you take to watch these videos. But most importantly, I appreciate those of you that are actually implementing the things that I'm talking about. So leave a comment in the comment section below and say, Melvis, I will implement this. So in today's video, we're going to talk about 5 groups of people, 5 different UK jobs that are exempted from the dependent ban, which means that if you want to move to the UK or switch your visa in the UK with any of these jobs, you will be exempted from the ban, which basically means you can bring your dependents to the UK. Whether you've got 10 dependents or you've got 20 dependents, you've got 1 dependent, it doesn't matter, but you will be able to bring them to the UK if you choose any of these jobs. So if you haven't joined this family, take this opportunity now to hit the subscribe button so that you're the first person to be notified every single day when I drop a new video on here. I take it as a matter of urgency, as a must, to make sure that I'm dropping videos on here every single day so that you're the first person to be notified about any changes in the UK. Because let me tell you, opportunity waits for nobody. Opportunity waits for no one. When they started the carer visa, I remember the people that took advantage of this route immediately. They moved to the UK, they were settling fine. Right now, if you're trying to move to the UK on a carer visa, there's all sorts of things going on that I don't even want to get into. But the first job is going to be the nanny job. So if you move to the UK with a visa as a nanny, you will be exempted from this, which means you can't bring your dependents with you to the UK. And also, I do have a newsletter. I've dropped the link in the comment section below where I share information such as this directly to your inbox, free visa sponsorship opportunities to move to the UK or switch your visa if you're already in this amazing country. I send that directly to your inbox so that you don't miss out on such vital information that is crucial for your personal and professional development. Also, you're going to find my contact details on there. To join the newsletter, you drop your name and email and you're part of it. It won't take 20 seconds. You're also going to find my contact details on there, my WhatsApp number, as well as my email address, so that you get in contact with me ASAP in order to get the support that you need to successfully get these jobs in the UK. Because look, the competition is getting tougher by the day because millions and millions of people are competing for these opportunities. So like I say, opportunity waits for nobody. And nanny jobs, look, they're some of the highest paying jobs. In fact, it's actually the highest paying jobs when it comes to entry level, because the starting salary for most nanny jobs in the UK is between £45,000 and £50,000 per year. The best part is you don't even require any degree, experience, or else to get these jobs, but they're so incredibly paid. It's just because it's an industry that pays more. That's the only reason. Because anything that people are willing to pay money for is going to be in high demand and the prices are going to be higher. So nanny jobs, you can come with your dependents. So what is the next job? The next job is if you're coming to the UK as a nurse, as a midwife, as a doctor, or as an allied healthcare professional. So, these are the jobs that are also exempted from the dependent ban. And it's very important that you realize that if you are a qualified nurse, midwife, doctor, or allied healthcare professional, if you choose to come to the UK as a carer, for example, it's a matter of urgency that you switch back to your profession. You need to make all the effort that is needed in order to switch. Because look, having these degrees, you are wanted all over the world. You are in high demand. And so I do not understand why many colleagues are still stuck in these positions where they are not even making the active effort to transition back into nursing or midwifery or medicine or anything like that. And the reason I say this is because I have a private career coaching program where I offer one-to-one, tailored, individualized and personalized support with getting these jobs and also transitioning into nursing, into midwifery, into those healthcare professions, NHS jobs and all of that. So if you're keen, just check the description box below or the about section of this channel and you're going to see a link to join my private coaching program. When you do, then you get that tailored, individualized, personalized guidance, whether it's for career progression in the UK, because I'm very passionate about this. I started as a carer myself in a nursing home and then I transitioned into nursing and I now work as an advanced nurse practitioner in the UK, which is the most senior clinical nursing position. So I'm sharing this out of experience. These are steps that I've taken, over the last 13 years that I've been in the UK. And it's been a long journey, but it's really been worthy because I feel that the progression that I've had has been absolutely mind blowing. It's been amazing. And I can only be grateful for the support that I've had through this journey. So do check out that program and 100% join. Also, if you're enjoying this content, hit the like button. It lets me know you enjoy content like this, and obviously I should share more of it. Do share this with your friends, loved ones, colleagues, so that they can also pursue some of these opportunities, because there are people that are concerned, unaware of the jobs that are exempted from the ban, because bad news always spreads like wildfire. But when it comes to good news, it's not as enticing. So that's the reason why you should share this, so that they are aware of those jobs that they can apply for without all the stress. So again, nurses, midwives, doctors, and allied healthcare professionals. So the next group of people that are working for the NHS, as you know, if you watch my previous videos, the NHS is the best employer in the UK. If you need visa sponsorship, you're going to save yourself a lot of heartache, a lot of headache, a lot of uncertainty, a lot of trouble, working for private companies. Look, I've got all due respect for private companies, but I mean, if you're keen on career progression and the ultimate goal is that you progress, you work less, earn more, and retire early, then the NHS is where you should be gravitating towards, because you're going to get funding, apprenticeship support, you're going to get all of that, where they pay you to study, and work at the same time. And it's an amazing opportunity. I've done 2 apprenticeships over my time in the UK. I did one as a master's in mentorship in nursing, and I've just completed one that has been for 3 years as a master's in advanced clinical practice. These are degrees that would have cost me a lot of money, but no, my employer paid for it and paid me to do the courses. So again, these are opportunities that I like to share with you, so that you're aware that they're available and you can also pursue them yourself. And these jobs that we're talking about do have apprenticeships as well. So again, consider those opportunities. So the next one, like I've said, NHS Jobs. NHS Jobs, they have the clinical jobs, and they have the non-clinical jobs. I've shared very detailed, extensive videos on here regarding both the clinical jobs and non-clinical jobs. And mind you, the clinical healthcare jobs are very high paying. They don't require any degree, any experience. You can have a starting salary of over £35,000 with most of them, starting all the way from zero, no experience whatsoever, and they offer visa sponsorship as well. So again, whether you're in the UK or out, it really doesn't matter, because I know many of us like to dwell on negativity and find reasons why we cannot do something rather than focusing on why we can or why we should. So if you're watching my videos, by the way, you better be part of the top 1% of people that are not only going to talk the talk, but you're going to actually walk the walk by doing what is expected of you. If you're part of my private coaching program, you know what I always say, it is not a walk in the park, but it is something that you have to do. You need to be part of the process. You need to understand the routes, the pathways, what is needed for the job, what are they looking for at the interview, what about your CV, what is needed. And that's why I go on about all of this. Once you get to understand all what is expected, then you're on track to be very successful in the UK. Initially, it may feel like a daunting process where you feel stuck, you're getting unfortunate emails, you're not even hearing back from some of the employers, which takes time, by the way. People are just like impatient sometimes, but it is worth it. There's nothing better than having a job, knowing that you can settle and you can rest. So NHS jobs are exempted from the ban as well, which means that even if you're in the UK right now and you're working in the private sector, you need to be gravitating towards NHS jobs, because look, the advantages are immense. Just the peace of mind that you're going to have, because some of these private companies, like, they are literally telling people on the day when they are working. Like, how do you expect somebody with a family to be able to just go to work anytime you call them? People have got kids, they've got childcare, they've got their own lives apart from the kids. You're a human being and you deserve a lot more, which is why I always advocate for the NHS as, the go-to for anybody that is in the UK or still out. So again, the next one, teaching jobs. Yes, becoming a teacher is one of the best jobs that you can have in the UK. They also offer visa sponsorship, and depending on the subject, what part of the country you are actually getting that teaching job, there are also many other incentives like relocation bonuses, in order to support you and to make sure that your transition into teaching is absolutely as smooth as possible. So again, I've shared lots of extensive and detailed videos on here, which means if you're applying for UK teaching jobs, you need to be very smart, very strategic. Which subject are you choosing? Because there are subjects that have more chances than other subjects. You need to make sure that you're doing your research really well. Also, if you're part of my private coaching program, there's a whole section that is dedicated for UK teaching jobs. Who is offering apprenticeships? How do you apply for apprenticeships? What is needed? What are they looking for? Which are the schools that are recruiting? Which subject? What are the perks, the advantages? Are they offering any relocation support, any bonuses? Who is offering them? There's all of that on your community hub. So you need to log into the community hub. Then you go to the circles and you're going to see teachers, and then in there there's everything about UK teaching jobs, because I like any opportunity that is going to enable the candidate to learn on the job so that you become confident and competent. Because it's not only about getting these jobs and you don't know what is expected of you. No, I'm an advocate when it comes to delivering the best possible care and service to the people that were meant to be supporting. Because as a nurse myself, I understand the importance of person-centered care and being the best kind of employee, rather than just like the me, but also thinking about how you can be an asset to your employer. All those crazy things that we put on the CV is actually bringing them to life and manifesting all that, all the amazing adjectives that we all use on our CVs. So again, if you've got any questions as I'm going along, do leave that in the comment section below. I'm going to join you on there to answer them. There may also be people on here that have similar experiences that want to share their own journey and experiences with you, and they will join in also to support with that. So definitely make sure that you're leaving your comments in the comment section below. And if you need to contact me privately, like I've said, do check my newsletter, which I've dropped in the comment section, and you're going to find my WhatsApp number as well as my email address, and you can feel free to get in contact with myself, for any of these opportunities. And if there's anything else that you think there's that additional information that is needed, and most importantly, if you need that one-to-one support with successfully applying for these jobs, then obviously it's going to be an amazing opportunity for us to work on that. Like I say, my program is only for people that are willing to do the work. They're willing to be part of the process. They're willing to be part of the journey. I know many people that are watching these YouTube videos that don't want to take part in the job search. They just want to find somebody, wake up the next day and be like, oh my God, you're in the UK. No, with me, that doesn't work. You've got to apply for jobs the normal, legal, legit way. You need to prepare for the interview. You need to be interviewed, because that's how legit employers recruit people. And so you should have no unrealistic expectations. If you don't go through the process and then you find out that, for example, you don't get a job in the UK, there are no working hours, you've been like, there's a lot involved, which I don't want to get into. But you need to be making more informed choices and decisions about yourself, because the easiest route or the easiest pathway doesn't always mean that it is the best. The quickest doesn't always mean it's the best. So you need to be really wise, very smart, very strategic when you're making those decisions about visa sponsorship in the UK. So what is the next job? Construction workers. Yes, so construction workers, and as you know, the UK government has indeed confirmed that they will recruit construction workers come 2024 in the UK, and they are also exempted from the salary threshold. So they can earn less than 38,700 or will be able to move to the UK, but also they will be able to move to the UK with their dependents. So they are not included in the dependent visa ban. And so this is a sector that, if you haven't considered, it is something that is amazing. They're looking especially for people that are into carpentry, for example, people that are into bricklaying. These are some roofers as well. So these are some of the jobs that they are really, really like desperate for, because as you know, there's a massive housing crisis in the UK at the moment. And so they are really ramping up on construction. And this is why they need workers from overseas to be able to cover up these vacancies, because they don't have enough people in the UK with all the jobs that we've spoken about. So again, what do you think about this? Which of these opportunities will you be pursuing? Or are you just going to watch this video and like 99% of people do absolutely nothing about it and just sit and complain about, oh my God, it's really tough to get jobs in the UK, but you need to be assessing the effort that you're putting in so that you can always do more in order to achieve your dreams. That is your duty. You owe that to yourself. You owe that to me for sharing this video, by the way, as well, because I've taken my time to share this with you, and yet you're going to do nothing about it. Like, are you for real? So leave a comment in the comment section and say, Melvis, I will implement this. You've got any questions, obviously, do feel free to drop those as well. And I hope that you found this helpful with these jobs, and that there's at least one or two of these jobs that you are going to pursue in order to make this effort of mine really worthy and worthwhile. If you're part of my coaching program, obviously on Thursday during our live session, we'll go through this in a lot more detail, going through the challenges that you're facing. That's what it's really about, and how you can be better supported to better achieve that goal. Because like I say, it is not easy looking for free visa sponsorship jobs. Sometimes you're going to apply, it's going to take ages to hear back, but you need to keep on going. And I've linked up this video just to give you more information about some of this. So check out this video right here, and I'll see you obviously in this video.